Now I got the song Under Pressure in my head. Hey, go me, thanks me. What is up guys? Today is Wednesday, which means hashtag Book Wednesday, the day of the week where I talk to you guys about books. This video is all about monthly TBRs and the reasons why I don't do them. I know there's a lot of booktubers out there that set a monthly TBR for themselves, and they usually read about 4 to 8 books a month in some cases, and I've seen people actually do weekly wrap-ups of 4 to 5 books, and I have questioned how these people are able to read so much, and I know myself, I can't read that much, so monthly TBRs for me just don't work. I was doing monthly TBRs up to a certain point, but then I just realized that I was putting myself under way too much pressure. And then there was times where I was reading one book, it was putting me into a bit of a slump. I just did not want to read for the rest of the month, and that means then I was pushing back books I had set aside. I was again putting myself under pressure and realizing that I didn't get to read books I wanted to read that month either. And it's just a lot of pressure. Now I got the song Under Pressure in my head. Hey, go me, thanks me. Another reason why I don't like doing the whole monthly TBR is because you're selecting a certain book you want to read or certain books you want to read in that month, and then if you don't actually feel like reading that book, you kind of feel a bit guilty because that's the book you have set aside for that month to read it, to have it off your TBR list. And again, when that happens, you're kind of putting yourself under pressure again. So all in all, the reasons why I don't do monthly TBRs is due to putting yourself under pressure. I also, when I be looking at other people's TBRs or monthly TBRs and then the wrap-ups, I will be looking at my monthly TBR as 3, maybe 4 books for the month, but then I could be watching someone else's video and they were reading 6, 7, 8 books for that month, and they were completing those 6, 7, 8 books that month, and it just makes you feel really inadequate about yourself, that you're just like feel like, how are they able to do this and I'm not that much of a slow reader. I can knock out a book of 400 to 500 pages in a week if I had time to do this. And funny enough, I do know I can do that, because when I wasn't working, I was able to set myself a monthly TBR and read 4 to 5 books in a month, and when it comes to a wrap up, I was able to say, well, I read X books this month. I actually managed to get to my goal of this month, and even managed to overcome it by adding 1 extra book and feel great about yourself. One of the biggest reasons why I don't do monthly TBRs is because I work a full-time job, and trying to juggle reading around a full-time job is quite difficult, especially when you don't have time when you're in work to be able to read. And if you do find time in work to read, you're kind of getting funny looks, and you don't want that either. So that's probably another reason why I don't do a monthly TBR. Now, in saying that, I'd have to admit that I know a lot of booktubers, when it comes to their TBRs, I'm assuming they're audiobooking some of the books that they set aside for this, and they're not actually physically reading these books. So that makes sense why they're able to fly through books, because on audio you can like speed up the audio version of it. Me personally, when I audiobooks, I always put it at like 1.5 speed. It's a general actually decent speed to actually listen to an audiobook. It's not too slow, it's not too fast, and you're able to follow along with the book. So if you audiobook it, you can pick up within the chapter that you left the audio off, and you can continue reading it physically if you have the physical copy of the book. And that does help complete your TBR, especially if you're doing monthly TBR. But again, for me, monthly TBRs, they just put you under a lot of pressure, and then if you don't actually hit your target of the amount of books that you set aside for that TBR, you kind of do feel pretty low about yourself. And I do know that like monthly TBRs, you can say for TBR that you could read 2 books in a month, or maybe even just 1. I know that's very doable, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I personally think if you're going to a TBR, a monthly TBR, you should be setting yourself a high goal of at least 3 to 4 books. That means 1 book a week. But again, putting you under pressure. And the question I'm going to put to you guys for this video, because it's very short, is what do you think of monthly TBRs? Do you do them? Do you enjoy doing them? Do you feel that you put yourself under pressure if you don't actually manage to hit your TBR goal? Comment it down below. Now again, when I'm talking about TBRs in this sense of monthly TBRs, I do understand that a lot of the time it is only a personal goal for that person to reach that goal. It's supposed to inspire you to read through those books and get them off your list. So I'm not hating on TBRs, on monthly TBRs. I'm not hating on anyone who's able to read so much in a month. I'm actually pretty impressed with people who can read more than 4 books a month. I'm just curious if you're able to read more than 4 books a month. Are you working? Are you honing down a full-time job? Are you in university? Are you in college? Do you just read whenever you can? Comment it down below as well. Okay everyone, so that is my video for this week. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to subscribe, you can click over here. If you want to watch my previous videos, you can click them down below here somewhere. I'll leave them here. Also, I am uploading to my music channel and to my gaming channel from now. So if you want to check those out, I will link them down below. And yeah, don't forget now, subscribe!